Hello, travelers. Boardman21 here, and for a long time, I've been playing the game. I think we know that, but one thing that I haven't really fully dived into is the actual story of the campaign, the actual story of eterra and the world of Last Epoch. And it's something that I've really wanted to dive into. A lot of people have asked me if I know the story so that they could understand the story. I think a lot of people would actually be interested in the story. Some of the devs have mentioned that they are now fully aware of the story and they know the story, and it's a very intriguing story. And they've built some things into this, and we're gonna start with the clips of the cinematic acts that you see when you create a character, the intro, the character intros. So I'm gonna have them in this video. We're gonna play all 5 just so that you have them. And if you've never listened to them, you should really listen to the story. But now you'll have a place to go where you can hear all 5 of them without having to create a new character. And then from here, we're going to take this video, and once we've dived into that a little bit, here in the future, very shortly, I'll be hopefully getting with some people, and we're going to really dive into the story. We might even do a full stream where we actually read all of the writing, really dig into what it means to be a character in the story and what the story is all about, and chasing down the gods and who we kill and why, and maybe even be able to tell where the story might go here in chapter 9, 10, 11, 12, and really get a feel for it, just to be that much more immersed in the story, just so you know what's really going on. And I'm sure some of you are interested. I'm very interested. So like I said, here in the future, we will get into it. But this video is just the intro clips, so that if you haven't actually listened to them, you should. And here's a place where all 5 of them, where they'll all be in one spot back to back. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into them.
I am the Acolyte. I was raised in the city of Welrin amongst countless books and countless fools. My master was a kind man, but he was as useless as the others. My ambitions took me elsewhere, to the arts forbidden by the elders of the city. I was found out and exiled. They feared my power. I've learned so much in my travels since, but word has come that Welrin has been conquered. I would like to see this with my own eyes.
In the slums of Majelka, I survived by my skill and cunning, a rogue for hire. The wealthy of the city found me useful in making problems disappear. One job changed everything. A disguised Nagasa woman hired me for a hit on the vessel maiden Apophis. The day came. It was her first appearance to the public. My bow was ready. Apophis was in my sight, but just as I was about to loose the arrow, I realized that she was none other than the woman who hired me. Was this a trap? Some game among the priestesses? I wanted no part of it, so I fled. I now travel to Welrin, looking to put this kind of trouble behind me.
I am the Primalist, man of the wilds, the link between the people of my tribe and the spirits of the land. I was returning to my home in Heoboria from a hunt, only to find flames and destruction, a raid by the forces of Raya. My home and my family had been turned to ash. The call came for the tribes to unite, but I am drawn elsewhere. Now I am traveling to the Temple of Eterra in search of answers from the Mother Goddess and the strength to take my vengeance.
I am the Sentinel. I spent my youth working the forges under Solaran, helping to arm the holy armies of Raya. When I came of age, I was conscripted into the Golden Army and sent to war, wielding the very weapons I helped create. What I found on the battlefield was chaos and the slaughter of innocents. I deserted Raya's army, refusing to be a part of this destruction. Now I travel the land of Eterra, warning its people of Raya's wrath.
I am the Mage, raised in the scholarly city Welrin, and trained in the arcane arts. I became one of the elders. I took on an apprentice to whom I showed kindness and compassion. This was folly, She grew rebellious, entertained dark arts, and was exiled. My guilt over her fate drove me to leave Welrin. Years I spent searching for her, only to hear that Welrin was conquered by the sun god, Rye. Now I travel back to Welrin, determined to fix my mistakes.